What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode, Beyond the Gym Floor. Ben and Jason talking about what our weeks look like, because some people are interested. Obviously, we live the online coaching life. We also have 3 other businesses that we operate, still full-time coaching ourselves. So just an insight as to what our days look like, so you can then take some lessons as to how we maximize our time. We've obviously been perfecting what this looks like Jason's been online full-time for 4 years. I've been online 5, I think, maybe 6. And what they actually contain in a day and how we get the best out of ourselves, the most out of ourselves, and are able to not only service our clients to the best of our abilities, but also move the business forwards and be able to put out content like this for you guys. Standout PT is currently open. 26-week program taking you from wherever you are now. I assume it's probably around 1,000 to 1,500, maybe even $2,000 a week. You want to get to 10K months. You want a business that works for you. You don't want to have to keep working for your clients all the time. You need help. You want to be able to structure things and feel like you hear in this podcast that you're on top of it. You're actually running things rather than it just like standing on your throat all day, every day. Head to stcfit.com, check out Standout PT, book a call. In that call, I will identify what the biggest problem in your business is right now, and I'll put together a plan for you to go and execute and solve that, whether you sign up or not. Then we'll talk about whether standouts can be right for you. So you can't lose. It's an absolute no-brainer. You can DM us if that's easier, and we'll point you in the direction for the call. For now, all we ask for all the value, all the free shit, everything that we put out on all of the social media, just to like, comment, or follow the page. The YouTube, the Spotify, wherever you are, just give us a metric to put in our spreadsheet. It makes a really big difference for us, to the podcast, and to the amount of people that we can help. So please just hit one of those buttons for me right now. Right now. Right now. Thank you. Enjoy the episode, and we'll see you next week.
Because Mav and I go to the cafe to get coffee and we bring it home.
Yep.
So I'll get up 7, take him for a walk, and then by the time we're back, get the coffee, and then Steph's had enough of a sleep in, which, like, I don't know about your situation at home. I mean, it was probably different with a kid because he wakes up and you got to tend to him. But, like, I reckon Steph could literally get out of bed like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
If you just didn't disturb her.
Yeah, yeah.
Where I'm like, if it's a minute past 7 a.m., the day is over.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, bored and fucking, so I've got to entertain myself until the middle ground is about 8:30.
Yeah.
So I entertain myself, go get the coffee, bring it back, and then she's had enough sleep, and then we wake her up.
Yeah, my marriage has existed the inverse of that the entire time.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I try. Weekends less, but I try and be up before then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I've been waking up later because the sun's been coming up later. It's just really...
Fuck, I'm over that already.
Yeah, I'm just not... I think my sleep-wake cycle is more based on the sun than it is based on, like, the time.
So we just won't see you for winter.
Yeah.
So, no Slack notifications from 5:30 till 9 a.m.
Yeah, like, because I was waking up at, like, 5:45.
Yeah.
In the peak of summer.
Yeah.
And it's just gotten, like, 15 minutes.
Worse and worse, yeah.
Because what is it? Are we like close? It's the winter solstice, yeah? So we're getting... close to that because that's the darkest.
Summer solstice is the longest day, and then winter is the shortest day. So we're getting shorter now.
Right.
And then in April,
daylight
savings just fucks you anyway.
Yeah, so like, I think I'm like, just getting up later because the sun's coming up later.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting to the gym now, and like, there's like a balcony. It's fucked. It's like the best view ever, right? Out the glass doors of my gym.
Yeah.
Hills, trees, stunning, and then it's like. Macca's, Caltex.
Yeah.
Like just under like your second story, so you can just see him. It's like fuck.
That's why there's so much.
Yeah, the residents wouldn't have been happy. We can't have a KFC though, dogs. Anyway,
it would have been nice.
I really wanted.
I should have said
this week.
I should have said it would have been nice if there was a KFC sign there.
I'd appreciate that. Fits in nice with the landscape. But it's dark now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember last winter, I left my car out once. And I had to sit in it. I think I was only doing 5:30s then. I had to sit in it for 10 minutes to see.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing was iced. And I was like, okay, it's not a vibe.
No.
But yeah, like we've said on the pod before, it's like, it's nice to be like, went to the gym when it was dark, drove home when it was dark, better than you. But it's also like, it's dark.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way home.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's a bit sad.
Yeah.
There's something a bit sad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be sunrise with LJ on our walk, I think.
Yeah, I got to the gym this morning when it was dark and it had a little bit of a sad vibe about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not going to lie.
Yeah. Just the morning crew's the best, though.
Yeah. There's no one in the gym. Oh, it was great.
Yeah. The Body Blitz morning crew.
Everyone puts their weights away in the morning too.
Yep. They all say
Really?
hello. We're all friends. I have a real friend in the gym.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends in the gym now. It's good.
Yeah. I don't even know what he does for work.
Don't need
How
to.
old his kids are. Everything. We're besties. I've finally
it.
matured.
That's it.
Yeah.
Be able to have barbecue dates or bro outs, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't know what the deal is over in the country there. Pistols at dawn, I don't know.
Fuck. I was waiting for a cousin joke and you went pistols at dawn. That's fucked me. That's very good. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well done, Jace. Very good.
It's I'm surprised I have that much wit at this point of the day.
This is podcast 4
Yeah.
for the day, fam. So
But we're bringing
bear
it
with us.
We're bringing the energy.
More energy. Yeah, so I'm just every time you say that now, I've blacked out that weekend, and now I just hear the Arnold.
Yeah.
More energy. So, and do something fun.
Yeah.
So it's funny. So I wrote what the topic of the episode was going to be, and I was like, why you should track your metrics and have a budget. And I was like, no one's going to listen to that.
Nah.
Fuck that shit.
Nah.
So I was like, how do we talk about that without talking about that?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a week in the life.
A week in the life.
Yeah. Because I know we have reasonably scheduled weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No,
At least we have.
I don't have a fucking choice at the moment.
We have at least set tasks per day that we do.
I have a lot of shit to do. It has to be scheduled.
Yeah.
It's just not going to get done.
I agree.
By chance.
Yeah.
Especially at the moment. So let's do this. Perfect time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, starting with Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up at 5. Usually open the computer. And I'll get 20 minutes in.
Yep.
And that's usually all my WhatsApp responses from the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do that every day for the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So client responses. If I'm not ahead, so I've kind of enjoyed doing the tweet posts on the day.
Yeah, because it's a creative thing at the same time. I'm with you on that.
It's like a diary entry thing.
Yeah.
Unless you have a really bad week like I did this week, and then you just don't put them out, that's a problem.
I noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason's like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
I've noticed a little bit.
So that's a problem. So you probably should have some in the bank just in case.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
feel like both
I'll
is good.
usually do that as well. And then right now, because much carb life, I'll have my coffee first, do my work, cereal, pre-workout, gym.
Yep.
Home from the gym, and Amy and I like crossing the hallway.
Yep.
Grab the kid in the pram, 35 minutes cardio.
Mm-hmm.
He's chilling. I'm walking up and down fucking hills. Well, not down because there are no downhill in Gisborne. It's all
Everything's
uphill.
just up.
Permanently.
It's this fabricated suburb.
It's
where
like
the terrain,
it's fucking Hogwarts, dude. I'm telling you.
The terrain goes with you the whole
Yeah, it's
time.
like the Hogwarts stairs just move around. It's
Yeah.
that. I'm fucking swear to God. My feet hurt. I can't breathe. I'm sweaty.
I'm gonna bring a spirit level next time. We go.
It's like, see this, Ben? This is a downward gradient.
You should not feel tired here. You have a problem.
Yeah, you hang on to the fucking pram
Yeah.
and walk downhill. I think that's what it is. Just like walking down is hard because you have to hang on anyway. So it's still shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no reprieve.
Nah.
That's where we.
And he just keeps getting. I'm progressively overloading my walk by feeding my child every day.
Hey, just think like it'll be good on your quads on the way down.
Hammies and calves. My calves, bro.
Yeah.
Like all this vascularity that's going on is just from fucking walking around Gisborne. So that's the start of the day.
Okay.
And then I'll
Walk a kid.
Yeah,
then...
I'll get to the office at about 9, eat coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Start of the day.
Yep.
What's your
morning routine on the Monday? So I'm up, coffee, hit the pavement with Maverick.
Yep.
And then home, have my supplements, and eat, and then hit the gym.
Yep.
And then I'm back. And normally by that time, I have enough to get the social media captions and stuff going for the Fit page.
Yep.
And then by then, it's meeting time.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll do my own tracker.
Yep.
So my personal tracker is for current clients, new leads,
Yep.
inquiries, leads, sales,
Yep.
cancellations and retention, all my Instagram stats.
Mm-hmm.
I now, because I'm KPR of STC Learn, I also put those in.
Yeah.
See how that performed. And then I do income and savings for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do revenue and profit for Fit, Ustrong, Pick It Up, and Anytime separately.
Yeah.
So I can track that. And that's like, I'm the managing director, so if they don't go up, it's my fault, no matter what.
We got to do something.
Then I'll have Mimi's one-on-one first.
Yep.
So we talk about her business, we talk about Muhammad's business, and then we talk about Anytime as a whole, and our strategies and everything that we need for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have our team call. So that's everybody. And I won't go through every piece of data that we track for that, but fucking all of it.
Yeah.
And that'll set us up for the week. So we'll go through the areas.
Yeah.
So we track face-to-face sessions, new face-to-face leads and sales.
Yeah, suspensions, cancellations,
and retention rate, client lifetime value.
Yep.
We do all of the media for every account, so STC Fit and STC Learn separately. That is Instagram metrics, which we all of them.
Follows, engagements.
Link in bio, clicks. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Then we have YouTube, we have podcast, we have Spotify. We'll also, if there's a interesting stat in any of that, we'll bring up why. So like, we got a shitload of downloads on the podcast this week. What happened?
Yep.
We got no downloads this week. What happened?
We got lots.
We track our spending per week too.
I have it all here. So we've got all of the... Let's go. Here we go. So we've got followers, engaged and interacted, link in bio taps, YouTube subs, video views, shorts views, Spotify followers, podcast downloads. And then we've got all of our lead magnet opt-ins.
Yep.
For all of the guides.
What we need
ad
to add
spend
is emails opened to that as well.
Yeah. Ad spend, actives on the app. And then we've got, like all of the online coaching, which is the same as the face-to-face numbers.
Same
as well.
metrics.
Yeah.
Then we'll unpack basically every person and their KPR. So KPR means key person responsible.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go to Jess, need anything for Ustrong? Is there anything active, anything happening? We'll go to Jason for Fit, and Jason also does like essentially all the back-end development work. So we're about to bring in a CRM. So it's like, what's going on with that?
Mm-hmm.
Dad tells us how much money we have. Check in with Tam, make sure the media side is all good.
Yep.
And then if there's anything that we need for the Anytime situation with Mimi.
Yep.
And that's the weekly meeting. We usually talk a little bit of shit at the start, especially in Formula 1 season.
Just about to say, shit talk's about to start. Round 1 next week.
Yeah. It depends if who's been up.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a message like, no one fucking say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Which is usually me now.
Yeah.
Straight after that, if needed, you and I will have a one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Tam and I will have a one-on-one if required. Dad and I will have a one-on-one if required, but they're pending.
But they're not regular. We try and limit those.
Yeah.
Because we need to start doing the thing.
Correct. Yeah. For me, then it's the captions I usually do first.
Yeah.
I'll schedule the 2 YouTube videos for the week, which we're running out of, so we need to film some new ones. No pressure.
Just need that thing called time.
Yeah. And a gym.
Yeah.
So they get scheduled, ready to go. So then it's like, I do the business stuff first. So the campaign's all scheduled and drafted. I need to hit post right now. For Learn. So I'm 4 weeks ahead. So that's all drafted and done. I just need to do the result each week. Yep. And then I need to do the client result for Fit as well. So that and the caption, that's all done lunch after lunch, depending on how the meetings go. So that's the plan for Monday.
Yeah, cool.
I know you have slightly different.
Well, I do so before the meeting, I'll update my own stats because some of those stats come over to the main tracker. So yeah, I'll make sure I have all that ready to go, my financial snapshot good, and just all that stuff. Do the meeting, then after it, I'll finish off the social media stuff for the week. So yeah, I'll have to create a couple of posts for Fit, but most of the time, like I'm kind of ahead from the week before. So it's just polishing up. It's like creating the meme, it's creating the quote post. It's not, and then I'll do a little bit of content creation for me. But I always kind of stop that. So that's for me is like a kind of an open window on content. And then if I don't finish what I need, like I'll just stop. Because then once it hits like 12 o'clock, like I just get stuck into my check-ins. I'll do check-ins from like 12 till 3:30. So I usually get through most of them. And then I'll go back to the content creation after that. Just because it's like creative, then something that's like nuts and bolts. And then it's like on the other side of it, something creative again. So I'll do that, probably work till... I mean, sometimes I do my check-ins till like 4:30. It really just depends where my flow state is. But I'll work anywhere from up till 6 o'clock. So yeah, like that's pretty much Tuesday. Yeah.
How do you feel? So if you're looking to do the 10K month, if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, well, I don't have any of that shit. I don't have meetings. I don't have that. What would you do if it was just you on a Monday? Because we both just said we do personal check-ins. What would you do first on a Monday morning to set up your week to be the most successful?
Yeah, you have to have a meeting with yourself. Like you've got to have a review of where your business is at, man. Like we did business tracking like 2 weeks ago, I think it was in Standout, and everyone in the workshop doesn't have a team. So it's like you start by sitting down with yourself, filling your tracker in, talking about the projects that you've got working, and you work on your to-do list and your action list and drag over to your action list, whatever it is that you're working on for that given day or week. And then that thing just manifests. Like that behavior just, starts to ingrain into normal day-to-day business behavior. Because like you probably can wing it to 10K months, possibly.
Maybe I reckon like
not
I
probably
reckon
not
1,500 a week. Is it.
Probably. And then it's like after that, it's like you've got to run a business. But even then, like that's the kind of person that'll probably dip their toes in and fall away, dip their toes in and fall away. Like it's the same as saving money. Where it was like, it doesn't matter if you save 5 cents or 1,000. Like the habit is the most important thing, because then you'll do it. So it's about setting all of that up.
Would you use chat now?
I reckon a good tracker, and just looking at things with a really honest kind of lens, I feel like would just,
I've started doing it for we'll talk about it on Thursday, Sunday actually, but I submit my budget every week for feedback. And it's like, your income is doing this, or your spending is doing this, or you're on track for this goal in this time, and that kind of stuff. It's just like an extra little bit of...
You could possibly do that, absolutely.
So I feel like you could be like... One of the things we do in those meetings a lot, especially the one-on-ones that I do, will be like 3 key tasks for the week. 3 things we're working on, or 3 things that you need to execute on, or whatever. I think if you did that check-in with yourself and like the 3 most important things this week are this is what the business metrics are, you can just literally download the spreadsheet and give it to it most of the time. Like just upload it into ChatGPT. Then just prompt it and set it up like bot-wise to help you each week, like help me optimize my organization or my efficiency or find holes in my business. Like you could ask it what prompts would make the best weekly check-in for a personal trainer, and it'll give you them. And then each week, just put that in and you get live feedback. Like, looks like you didn't complete this task last week. Why does that? What can you change? Just like, so you don't get to just pretend it wasn't there. Because you're by yourself. Well,
it takes a degree of... Even then, you still got to prompt it. So it takes a lot of honesty, regardless of what you do. But
but if you tell it the Monday the week before, I'm going to do this, and then it's like, did you do it? I think that's useful, maybe.
Yeah, I think that people would lean on that. You got to have some form of reflection once a week. Doesn't matter when it is. It's like set 30 minutes, may not take that long, but you've got to know where your business is at, identify where the numbers are at, possibly things that are going great, things that you need to work on. And it should just be either things are okay and I need to work on here, or things are not okay and I need to work on here. Like, it just guides your decision making so you can get into the week and be really specific with your time. Because, like, talk about what happens when you don't do it. Go do your morning sessions, come home, or maybe you just get up and then go to the gym and then come home, and then you're just like, oh, I've got to get sessions, or I've got to get clients, and then you sit down and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Or you just get focused on serving the client and not serving the business.
Yes.
So the clients need programs and they need this and they need that. So you never look at servicing the business, you're just servicing the people in it. And then a week goes by and like your business is either worse off or in the same position, which is still worse off, right?
Yeah. One of our mentors, I really liked it when I heard this, and I intuitively was doing it. It's like, you should start your day and week all the time trying to get new clients.
Yeah.
Most people start by serving the ones they have. And it sounds backwards because we're like client first.
Yeah.
But I know for us, I'll always serve the client.
Yeah.
So if I spend half the day doing what needs to be done for the business,
100%.
I'll find a way to serve the client.
Yeah.
Other way around, less likely.
I agree. Yeah, we both do that already.
Yeah. So I think if you took that mentality, it would be really useful. In terms of like when we do the one-on-ones, we like the tracker that we present in Standout, the other things that we're adding, obviously we're just online, so we're looking at social media metrics mostly.
Yeah.
Calls, show ratios, or calls, appointments, shows, closing.
Yeah. And then like some of the meta ad stuff.
Yeah.
CPO and, you know.
Yeah. If you're running ads.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So the rest of the Monday is just kind of content, and then Monday's just like that day. It's like there's fucking emails, there's people want shit. There's just like
meetings, this happens, whatever. There's a bit of extinguisher time.
That's usually my Monday. Is what do I need to fix?
If the day can stretch out if there's extinguisher time.
Yeah.
Like,
which is basically every week for me. So it's like getting what content needs to be done for the business, and into my content if it's a good day, and then usually it's just like content done for the business. There's other meetings and calls and bullshit that goes on. I put consults on a Monday too, so just managing all of that, and then I'm with LJ by 5:30. Tuesday is the morning's exactly the same.
Yeah, same.
Yep. Then so we have we're students at 10 a.m.
Yep.
For the group call, which I try my best.
Struggling to get that one, but yeah.
I try my best to have a question every week.
Yeah.
Don't always, but I try my best to. And then I always have my notes open in case I hear something that's relevant.
Yeah, you kind of get inspired though, so it's kind of good to.
Yeah. It's like a podcast that's not shit.
Yeah. And with people that are kind of similar to you, so you're like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a podcast that's actually solving the exact problems of the person that they're asking, not just like there's no like entertainment value.
Yeah, you can kind of have it on and still do some stuff like.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. So that's what I do. I feel like I have something straight on the back of that.
Yeah,
I'll call with Jess.
Yeah.
For you strong.
Yeah.
They're usually. The fan just stopped.
Damn.
Oh no, we're all gonna die.
Well,
so
just have to get through this quickly.
Yeah. So the U Strong one's usually pretty in depth because we're, especially right now, this like whole GoPro mentalities. There's a lot happening in the club at the moment. Marketing strategies, reviewing content, even just like our approach. It's been really interesting actually. So I had a chat with the girls recently and just sort of like redrew the vision, because it was like at the start it was like fill the classes.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters. Fill those fucking classes. Like that has to happen.
Yeah.
And then kind of sat down with them and was like, remember that the vision is that this is an arm of STC. That means we have a model that we can educate, support, produce elite personal trainers who, yes, they can coach group classes. There's also do PCD now, could also coach online.
Yeah.
And run really good businesses. So remember that that's what we're trying to do. Since that time, we've averaged a session a week.
Yeah.
More, I think. 1.5 PT sessions a week. And our group sales are exactly the same.
Yeah, it's bad.
So that little stuff is reviewing the ads. Are they working?
Yeah.
Reviewing the messaging. We're kind of going through our course with the girls as well, just to be like, okay, what's the actual message? Because when we opened the gym, it was like, it's going to be 25-year-olds that are sick of BFT.
Yeah.
And it's not that at all.
It's not.
So, yeah, reviewing the message, reviewing the marketing, reviewing all of that is big at the moment. So they're usually the full hour.
Yep.
After that is a break. Sometimes cool. And then we got stand out at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Present the workshop.
Yep.
Do you do anything in between? What's like? Because you still got check-ins rolling over, right?
Yeah. So I'll do same morning routine into our 1 hour call. Then I'll do the rest of the check-ins. Then by that time it's stand out, and then after that I'll do like there's free time after stand out, so I'll usually like get to just like tasks that accumulate from your clients, like just needs based shit. Updates to meal plans and because I like address all my check-ins
and do the thing later,
and then list the things that they need. Because if I do it
the same.
on the go, it takes fucking 5 times as long.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to update your program. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to update your diet. This is what we're going to do. And then I'll go and update that all in one condensed. Because then you're in the same kind of, window. And you just, so that's how I do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah. And then I've got the only personal training session that I have at my house Tuesday night and Thursday night.
Yeah, I'm actually changing this a little bit. I'm going to have to push some during the day because I have a bunch of really good clients at the moment. They all check in. So I do my check-ins after stand out.
Yep.
But it's starting to push my finish time back to kind of 6 p.m., which is not ideal because the boy is hungry at 5:45.
Fair. Gotta eat.
Yeah, not me. I can survive.
No, he doesn't.
Yes.
He has no understanding of why he's not getting food.
Yeah.
So just crack
Where the
shits.
fuck is dad and where the fuck is my dinner?
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of mum and I want to push my truck and make dad watch me and I want to eat.
Yeah.
We did his like nutrition guidelines.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the upper limit of protein? And it was like 3. If you go beyond 3 grams per kilo of body weight, you get acute liver distortion. So it's basically it gets bigger.
Yeah, okay.
It's like it goes away, but it's like you probably don't want to do that. So I was like, if we just feed him
2.9
40 grams a day, what happens? We'll just fucking send it. Don't do that.
No. Let's get 2.99 grams per kilo.
Yeah, and then it was like, how many calories does he actually need? Was interesting too. So it's 1,000 calories, and he's 11 kilos.
Yeah, I would.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, it was growing exponentially.
Yeah.
Just can't see it. He would be. Yeah.
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 On the ultimate bulk plan. No cycle diet for him, mate. Just permanent surplus.
That's 100 calories a kilo.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm glad you just processed that. That's a lot of food.
It's the best.
Trying to get him to eat it is the fucking challenge.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like, he likes these sweet potato sticks. They're 3 calories.
Yeah. It's like, bro, you got to dip that shit in some peanut butter or something.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Okay. So Wednesday? We are Wednesday?
Yeah, so Wednesday's like do shit day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like, it's get shit done day.
Yeah, I'm messaging Tam.
Yeah. So Wednesday for me, because I don't train on Wednesday. Like, I purposely will just, like, get up, walk Mav, and then come home. I'll be at my computer probably after breakfast and stuff by about 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So it's like marketing campaign, whatever marketing campaign is on. I'll touch base with Tam. Recently it's been, like, do a little review of, like, the ads and the performance of them if they're within the metrics that we've, kind of have for the benchmarks. And then, like, whatever needs to be created within that, be it social media, emails, the resources themselves. So make sure that's all sorted. I do a lot of programming updates on the Wednesday. So I'm like, hey, guys, you have your program for next week on the Wednesday. So obviously that can be 2 programs. It can be 15.
Yeah.
So I'll write through all the programs. And then the rest of the day is, like, value add stuff. So it's like, what does the business need? So if the business doesn't need anything from me, then it's me getting ahead on the content. So yesterday I did, like I said the other day, about 9 pieces of content. Because it's got a state of flow, marketing campaign, content script, reels, carousels, and then I got this really good camera angle set up. Just fucking went after it with the reels.
Yeah.
I got about 5 or 6 done, edited everything, captions, the
Nice.
work. So that's Wednesday. Wednesdays always get shit done day. It's like whatever needs to be done on that action list. So I have like an action list and a to-do list. To-do list is forever filling up.
Yes.
Action list is what I'm capable of for that
day.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just drag and drop. You know, sometimes I finish it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, you know, things pop up, and it's just like that to-do list has to get done if I can.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's pretty similar. So I have 2 of my coaching calls now.
Yeah.
So my one-on-ones. They split the day, so morning and night,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't bad. And then it's like success, the coursework, it's build something, it's content if I don't have it yet, it's follow up on projects. I'll book like if I need to meet with the anytime manager or a VA or fucking like our
I usually
appointment
do a lot
setter.
of coaching calls. You know, clients need to catch up.
Yeah, all of that's
Consults.
through the Wednesday.
Shit like that. Yeah.
I wish it was like, I wish Wednesday was just off. I mean, like, no one can talk to me. I can just be on the business for 8 hours. Would be mad, but it doesn't work out that way yet.
Not yet.
And then same kind of finish time. Usually, Thursdays, same morning. Every second week I have the barber.
Yeah.
And then straight into mentoring call.
Yeah.
Straight into pick it up call.
Yeah.
Which is, they're pretty short now because we've been working with them for quite a while. So it's usually the same
just
thing
touch
for a few
base,
weeks.
What do you need? Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's stand out Q&A.
Q&A,
Yeah.
Yeah, my Thursday's pretty sorry. Every maybe second Thursday is pretty chilled.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a business mentoring call. I do a few consults on Thursday. I'm more available Wednesday and Thursday for consults.
Yep.
I do that purposely because I don't really like Mondays getting chewed up with that.
Of course,
I'd rather, because they're going to start the following week anyway.
Yeah.
Like if you book a consult on Monday, you're starting the following Monday.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do them Wednesday, Thursday. And then, we've got our own mentoring call. We've got Q&A, really like just overflow work from like my clients. So over the week on the Thursday, like they'll probably just need stuff. Maybe they've asked Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll just service them. So by Thursday, everyone should have everything they need for the next week. And then they check in and then we're good to go, you know?
Yeah.
So that's Thursday. It's pretty chilled.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got check-ins after Q&A.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done after Q&A, which is a purposeful thing.
Yeah.
So,
to the range.
Yeah, I'm just so I go to I've been going to the driving range on Wednesday. Hey,
just
to leave the house.
Yeah.
Because
you don't train. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got this thing where like I've got this complex at the moment where I'm like I do everything related to my work, and I need something that's totally unrelated.
Yeah.
Because even with training,
Yeah.
work related, we do these gym excursions,
about
work
content and
related.
all that
Well, it's
shit,
still. Yeah, so I'm like, I need to do something completely removed from fitness, and I actually need to do it by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So getting back into golf. Wrong time of the year to do it, but
that's the weather goes shit.
Yeah. So but Thursdays like it's okay to have that day, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's like you push 3 days. My brain's fried by Thursday. I don't know about yours.
Yeah.
And I train legs that day too, so I'm like
Useless.
there's no creative work, it's grunt work.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you get the right level of caffeine on the Q&A and
it's always time.
Go off for 90 minutes and then just like, okay, I'm done now.
Yeah. Once I turn that Zoom off, yeah.
Fridays usually don't train, or depending on how the week's been. Yeah. Usually Friday is my off day, and I've been having it as like an extra day if we do the YouTube.
Yeah.
I try to not, because I know I'm not good working after. I have to tonight, so missed some shit yesterday.
Okay.
But generally speaking, by the time I do the drive, the 2 pods drive home, I'm fucking useless.
Nah, yeah. It's Friday's the same. Like I'll get up, I'll walk Mav, have breakfast. We do the podcast. Sometimes we do 2, sometimes we do 4. Like today.
Yeah.
I do actually go and train after every Friday. I trained this morning this time, which I think I might do in general. It's way better. And then sometimes we film YouTube as well, like a workout, so we can peel in the door anywhere from 1:30 to 4.
Yeah.
So But
Yeah.
it's like my day's done.
Which is 3 to 5 for me. 'Cause I
Yeah,
drive home. Yeah.
absolutely. So my day is done between 1:30 and 4 on a Friday, though.
Yeah.
And then like I'll do a little bit of work on the weekend. Generally Saturday I don't do anything.
Yep.
And then I'll do some stuff on a Sunday afternoon, especially if I've just got like high anxiety work, I'll call it, which is things I'm thinking about. I'd rather just address them.
Yeah. I've usually, because I have Saturday off,
Yeah.
I've got the solution. So I want to do it Sunday and get ahead so I don't have to do it Monday because
That's
Monday's
me as
busy.
well. Yeah. And like our household is built that way. Like Steph's already thinking about work after midday on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And she's already got work to do. So I'm just like, well, I may as well reduce some of mine and set some stuff up to make sure that Monday is a really good day for me. So I don't really care. Like that's the life we chose. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny. You still get a break. It's just, it finishes on Friday.
Yeah.
Like our day finishes Friday around lunchtime.
Midday, yeah.
But then it kind of like kicks off the work week on a Sunday afternoon. So you're kind of getting a similar time. And then we still, like my Thursday's a little bit quiet, so it's okay.
Yeah. Sundays I've been trying to work in the morning. And then we usually will go somewhere on his first nap, which is 10.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
Yeah.
the like no fucking phone day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Was that your way of like just spying on my work week?
Yeah. We just did a productivity tracker.
When I
audit.
It's all right. I knew it. I was like, oh, this motherfucker.
Did an
Like,
audit.
Am I pulling my weight up?
After my week, I don't think so.
It's all right. I'm happy with my metrics.
What do you think? What do you think are the keys to actually?
So the one thing I didn't add is there's an hour of purposeful Instagram like canvassing every day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I go in all the accounts I'm responsible for and just actively canvass those.
Yep.
Share the posts.
Yep.
Like respond to the DMs and all of that. Obviously, that responsibility is getting reduced from me, but not fully removed. Like I still have to go in there. But I purposely go in there 15 minutes probably every 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's a programmed thing. Like I've got it in my schedule.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if you run a team and you've got multiple pages and you're responsible for that, like that's
It'll be built in.
Yeah, I have to do that every day. Even on the weekend I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm always flicking over to
me too. Yeah.
to learn. How did you get there?
What's the perfect week look like? What does your week look like now? Can you transition straight away? And then, obviously once I made the move to just working from home, because I was in the gym full time, like 5 years ago?
Less.
Yeah, about 5 years ago. It's funny. It was 5 years ago because I got,
I saw
like
the goodbye notification.
Yeah, when I left, but that was 4, but I was kind of like on the way out because it was a year, we did a year of whatever. So about 5 or 6 years ago, like I was full time, and then it was like I took a day off Monday, took all the Monday off, and then that got filled up with all the tasks that I needed to do. So then I took Wednesday, half a day.
Yep.
And I always had Friday as a half day, but I never really worked on the Friday PM. And then eventually I had Monday, Wednesday off. Then I took Thursday night off.
Yep.
Then I took Tuesday night off. Then I only worked Tuesday, Thursday, Friday morning. And then I just went all in on the business. And then I just set every day with tasks.
Yeah.
Like if you don't schedule your tasks in, what you're responsible for, how long you got to do those tasks for as well, and then move on to the next task. You just like either spend too much time on a task and don't move to the next thing, or you don't work effectively in that timeline and all of that. So you just have to have your time spent well.
I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is not having allocated time to tasks repeatedly.
Yeah.
So like we were talking, I don't know where. It's too many conversations today.
Lots of talking.
About like the social media thing.
Yeah.
Like I did 4 weeks of the Learn Reels in an hour and got them to 10.
Yeah.
Versus waking up every day, what am I going to post? Like I don't mind, like the quote post that I'm doing, I replace the picture and I write the quote. Like like we said, it's a journaling thing. The PM content's done.
Yeah.
Because that needs to be value-based or it needs to be insightful. Like it has to be.
That's been planned ahead of time.
It's a campaign kind of thing, whereas this is just like me expressing my personality, it's like brand building, interaction-based stuff. I think people lose sight of, oh, well, I'll check this metric here I'll do that over there, and then I'll do social media here, and it's just like, or they've got this list of shit to do, and they just kind of do it all the time. Versus sit down. Right now, I'm doing business development. Yeah. I'm building something for my business to make it better, and I do that at midday every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or I do my check-ins at this time every Monday. I do, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
It's like, what's the point of doing 4 check-ins, stopping for a meeting, doing another 4? Because it takes you 15 minutes to get the first one going. Yeah. So then if you do that, I was talking to a client about it during the week. She's like, it takes me about half an hour to get in the zone for content. I was like, how often do you do content? She's like, weekly. I'm like, okay, so that costs you 2 hours a month thinking about it. And she was like, fuck. I'm like, so you could do that half an hour once and film 4 weeks of content.
Yeah.
Or you can do that half an hour 4 times and still do 4 hours of content.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so stay in the zone.
Yeah, yeah.
Know what that zone length is and stay there.
Yeah, and that'll take a bit of time. I know it has for me. Like, I know, like, there's 2 ways that I organize my week. It's, do people need a certain thing at a given moment and I don't have a choice? Mm-hmm. Generally, those tasks don't need me to be at, like, my mentally firing, creative, like, kind of self. I don't need to have the greatest capacity for those things. So I'll obviously make sure that those time-sensitive things are met.
Yeah.
But then from there, I'll set up, like, that Wednesday for me is like, I know that I can just go straight from my walk where I feel amazing into my office and go, right, I'm feeling the creativeness. Like, there's nothing affecting my brain power, whatever. So I can make real good content.
Yeah.
But I'm become aware of that for myself. So I think everyone knows where their, like, zone of genius is and how that zone of genius looks like as well.
Yep.
Like, is it at a PM at this time? Is it first thing in the morning? Like, is it midweek? Is it start of the week? Is it end of the week? Like, you'll know what works for you, and then you make your week kind of lay out that way, and you'll just be so much more productive.
Yeah.
And then, the other thing I would say is just, like, try your best to create a really productive work environment. Like, I'm fucking great sometimes, but I'm also habitually just as bad as everyone else.
Yeah.
The dog's at my foot. My phone is at my desk. I have 2 screens. I have a million fucking notifications going off. I am somebody who gets a little bit distracted by sounds and noises. So I am still actively myself working on just narrowing those that environment down and getting that efficiency right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think set it up based on the times that you're the best at it. And then if you're going to do a thing that takes time, do as much of it as you possibly can.
Fucking oath.
At that time.
Yeah.
And that's, I think if you put that in place.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to ride those real creations for, like, hours yesterday. And then I had to meet with Jess.
Yeah.
And it just, like, literally just clipped my wings.
Yeah.
Like, I was roaring.
Yeah.
And, just...
It's done.
As soon as we chatted, and it was like a fucking 15-minute chat, bro.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Damn.
And just absolutely clipped my wings. So I'm like, I feel like you learn that with experience too. You learn how to squeeze. So you're just like, I'm in the zone right now, like, kind of squeeze. And I've had times where Steph's like, dinner's ready, and I'm like, I'm in it. I need you to just, and she understands because she's the same. So like, we kind of have that, like, little agreement at home too, like, yeah, sure, we try and have all the work done before dinner, have dinner together, debrief, and then, like, if she needs to go off. Like, I'll usually never work after dinner because I'm just like, fucking work from home. Like, I'm here enough. Like, I should be able to not work after dinner unless it's something that, like, absolutely has to be done. But generally, I won't. So we just have those rules and those agreements in that and whatnot. Because I don't want people to sit there and think, like, oh, I'm going to fucking work all the time. It's like, you just need to know when to work and when you're at your best and to do it all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. I don't think we need to try and squeeze any more out of that.
Nah. It's just get productive with your time, get specific with your time.
Yeah.
Write it out, Think of it like a workout.
Yeah.
Like, you put your most important workouts at the start of the week, and then you put the most important exercises at the start of the session. Put your most important tasks at the start of your day or where you are at your best. Because sometimes, if you're old like us, probably need our squats in the middle of the session.
Yeah. And in saying that, listening to today, we at 20k months, 30k months, still, no, that's weeks, 20k weeks, still value the check-in and the data review above everything else.
Yep.
I don't know about you, how often you get asked, how do you fit it all in?
100%.
And the amount of PTs that we talk to that are doing sessions.
Yeah.
That I'm too busy to do the check-in. It's like...
Yeah, just spending your time poorly, man.
It's the number one most important thing is manage your data and manage your money.
Yep.
Mad. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully that was like useful, insightful, a little bit of an idea of what it looks like, what being an online coach actually looks like. Cause it's
If you're curious about what metrics to track, find us in the DMs. We'll be able to help you out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Standout PT is open if you want to come and do our 26-week premium service. Workshops once a week, Q&A once a week. As you heard, we show up. We make sure we're caffeinated as fuck for those.
Deliver.
Schedule our week around them. If you want to hit 10K weeks, if you want to actually run a business and not have your business run you, go and find out more about Standout PT. Book a discovery call with me. I will fix the biggest problem that you have. I will show you how to fix the biggest problem that you have in your business in that 30-minute call, and then I'll ask you if you want to do the program. So the worst case is I fix a problem for you.
Sounds pretty
good.
good.
You have to listen to me talk for another 30 minutes. While you're here, wherever channel you are, like, follow, subscribe, comment. We love the feedback, and it really, really helps with our metrics on our end, so our spreadsheet looks better, and we can all pat each other on the back on a Monday morning. It doesn't matter.
Do it for us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what happened in the Formula One. If the potty numbers go up, we're all happy.
Do it for the ego.
We're all happy. Even if Lewis wins,
Dopamine
we're
hit.
still happy. All right. See you next
See you
week,
guys.
guys.